What's going on, guys? Welcome on back. Happy Saturday to all. It is June 28th. We have a 15-game Major League Baseball schedule on tap for today. Real quick, a recap of yesterday, and it was not a good day. We go 8-7 on our money line / spread picks, 9-6 on our over-unders. No parlays hit. Have to do better. Will do better. But you guys already know the rules over here. We take the good with the bad. It's on to the next one. 15 games on tap for today. Tons of money to be made. Guys, look for our play of the day. The one game I'm going to recommend to you more than any. Today we have two. Also at the end of the video, our 4 parlay plays of the day. With all of that being said, let's jump into it. Alright guys, first game of the day. We have the Athletics in New York taking on the Yankees. The Yankees won the first game yesterday, a score of 3-0. In this matchup today, the left-handed pitcher J.P. Sears is on the mound for the Athletics. He's 5-7 this season with a 5.44 ERA. Clark Schmidt, the right-handed pitcher, is on the mound for the Yankees. He's 4-3 this season with a 2.84 ERA. Looking at this matchup, like I said, J.P. Sears, the left-handed pitcher, will be starting for the Athletics. Looking at the Yankees' numbers this season versus left-handed pitching, they have the third highest batting average of any team in the majors versus lefties, 262. On top of that, they have hit 35 home runs this season off of left-handed pitching, which is the second highest in the league. In this game today, the Yankees at home are the betting odds favorites again, and we're playing them on the run line. The game total is set at 9, and we're going to take the over in this one today. As a matter of fact, there will be strong wind blowing from the diamond straight to left field, meaning right-handed bats, especially the power hitters. The righty power hitters have an advantage, so Judge, Brent Rooker, play them solo home run plays if you do that. But the over as well in this game. We're playing the over 9 total runs. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're playing 3 Yankees in this game. We're taking Volpe, Goldschmidt, and Aaron Judge, all to have 2 total bases. For the pitching props, we only have 1 starting pitcher's line, and that is Clark Schmidt of the Yankees, and we're playing his over 5.5 strikeouts. Moving along, guys, we got the Minnesota Twins in Detroit taking on the Tigers. The Minnesota Twins won yesterday's game, a score of 4-1. In this matchup today, the right-handed pitcher Oakland is on the mound for the Twins. He's 4-5 this season with a 4.90 ERA. The right-handed pitcher Mize is on the mound for the Tigers. He's 7-2 this season with a 2.88 ERA. Like I said, 2 right-handed pitchers on the mound in this game. Looking at both of these teams offensively versus right-handed pitching, both of them have a batting average of 246 exactly versus right-handed pitching this season. These 2 teams, respectively, have 73 and 72 home runs off of righties this season. So neither of them come into this game with a huge advantage when facing a right-handed pitcher. When looking at the actual pitchers in this game, I look at Oakland of the Minnesota Twins. In his last 5 starts, ERA above 8. Then I look at Mize, who's this is going to be a home start for the Tigers, a home start for Mize. In his 5 home starts this season, ERA below 1.80. In this matchup, Detroit is the betting odds favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and I'm playing the under in this one today. On to the hitting props. We're going to play Byron Buxton of the Minnesota Twins and Riley Green of the Detroit Tigers, both to have 2 total bases. For the pitching props now, I'm playing the over for both starting pitchers. Oakland over 5.5 strikeouts, Mize over 4.5 Ks today. Up next, we got the Tampa Bay Rays in Baltimore taking on the Orioles. This was a slugfest yesterday. Baltimore stomped on the Rays, winning a score of 22-8 in this game today. Little on the mount for the Rays. He's 6-7 this season with a 3.78 ERA. Elfin is on the mound for the Baltimore Orioles. He's 6-4 with a 5.46 ERA this season. I will not let what happened in yesterday's game deter me on the actual matchup and the overall trends of these teams. In this game today, Tampa Bay is the betting odds favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 10, and we're going to take the under in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 2 Tampa Bay Rays. Give me Brandon Lowe as well as Arenado, both to have 2 total. On to the pitching props. I like both of the starting pitchers to go under their line today. Little under 4.5 strikeouts. Elfin under 3.5 Ks. Up next, guys, we got the Mets in Pittsburgh taking on the Pirates. The Pirates won yesterday's game a score of 9-1. In this matchup today, the right-handed pitcher Blackburn is on the mound for the Mets. He's 0-2 this season with a 6.62 ERA. The left-handed pitcher Falter is on the mound for the Pirates. He's 6-3 this season with a 3.59 ERA. Coming into this game, looking at this matchup, the Mets do come in batting just .230 versus left-handed pitching. Falter, the lefty for the Pirates, has been good this season. He's 6-3 with a 3.59 ERA, but he's another one of these Pirate starters that do not get run support when he starts. His record could be much better. His estimated run supports per game is at 1.5 in this game today. We do like the Mets once again on the money line. The game total is set at 9, and we're taking the under in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're playing 2 Mets in this game. Give me Francisco Lindor as well as Juan Soto, both to have 2 total. On to the pitching props now. I'm playing Blackburn of the Mets to go over his line, over 3.5 strikeouts. Falter, I'm playing his under in this one, under 3.5 Ks. Up next, guys, we got the Colorado Rockies in Milwaukee taking on the Brewers. Milwaukee won this game yesterday, a score 10-6. In this matchup today, Santantella on the mound for the Rockies. He's 3-10 this season with a 6.48 ERA. The right-handed pitcher Priester is on the mound for the Brewers. He's 5-2 this season with a 3.68 ERA. In this matchup, we're not wasting no time. We're going right back to it. Give me the Milwaukee Brewers on the run line. The game total is set at 9.5, and we're playing the under in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're playing 2 Milwaukee Brewers. Give me Contreras as well as Cheerios, both to have 2 total bases in this game. On to the pitching props. I like both of the starting pitchers to go under their line in this game. Santantella under 2.5 strikeouts. Priester under 5.5 Ks today. Up next, guys, we got the St. Louis Cardinals in Cleveland taking on the Guardians. St. Louis won the first game yesterday, a score of 5-0. In this matchup today, Michaelis, the right-handed pitcher, is on the mound for the Cardinals. He's 4-5 this season with a 4.31 ERA. Sissoni, the right-handed pitcher, is on the mound for the Guardians. He's 3-3 this season with a 3.338 ERA. In this matchup, we're looking at Michaelis, who has struggled on the road this season. In his 5 road starts, ERA above 6. Whereas this Cardinals bullpen, their ERA at home, 3.05. On the road, ERA at 4.80. In this matchup today, Sissoni, who has been good this season. The books have Cleveland as the betting odds favorites, and we're rolling with the books. Give me Cleveland on the money line in this one. The game total is set at 8.5, and we're playing the under today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. 1 Cardinal, 1 Guardian. Give me Nootbaar of the Cardinals and Stephen Kwan of the Guardians, both to have 2 total bases. On to the pitching props. I like the over for both of these starting pitchers. Michaelis over 3.5 strikeouts. Sissoni over 3.5 Ks as well today. Up next, guys, this next game will be our first play of the day. The first game of the day I'm going to recommend to you more than any. We got the Miami Marlins in Arizona taking on the Diamondbacks. Sandy Alcantara on the mound for Miami in this game. He's 4-8 this season with a 6.69 ERA. Brandon Pfaadt gets the start for the Diamondbacks. He's 8-5 this season with a 5.49 ERA. In this game, I expect to see runs. Both of these pitchers do get hit up. This Miami team has been playing well this last week. In this matchup today, Arizona still is the betting odds favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and we're taking the over in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're playing Edwards of the Miami Marlins, and we're playing Josh Naylor and Suarez of the Diamondbacks. All 3 batsmen, 2 total bases. For the pitching props now, we're playing Alcantara to go over his line, over 4.5 strikeouts. Fott, we're playing his under in this one, under 4.5 Ks today. Up next, guys, we have an AL East matchup. The Toronto Blue Jays in Boston taking on the Red Sox. Toronto stomped on Boston yesterday, winning a score of 9-0. In this matchup today, Bassett on the mound for the Blue Jays. He's 7-3 this season with a 3.61 ERA. Giolito gets the start for the Red Sox. He's 3-1 this season with a 4.53 ERA. Looking at Giolito, this guy is literally night and day from his home starts compared to his road starts. He is terrible when he has home starts. He sucks at Fenway. This game at Fenway Park today, his ERA when pitching at home, 5 starts, ERA above 8. Bassett has not been good in his last few starts. We still like Toronto in this game on the money line. The game total is set at 9, and we're taking the over in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're playing 2 Toronto Blue Jays. Give me Kirk as well as Bo Bichette, both to have 2 total bases. For the pitching props, both of these pitchers' lines are set at 4.5, and we're playing both of them to go under their line. Bassett for the Jays under 4.5 Ks. Giolito for the Red Sox under 4.5 strikeouts as well. Up next, guys, we have the San Diego Padres in Cincinnati taking on the Reds. The Reds handled the Padres yesterday, winning a score 8-1. In this matchup today, Vasquez is on the mound for the Padres. He's 3-4 this season with a 3.60 ERA. Cincinnati has their ace on the mound in Andrew Abbott. He's 1-7 this season with a 1.79 ERA. Looking at the San Diego Padres, when facing left-handed pitching, they're batting just .230 this season. Like I said, Andrew Abbott, the lefty, has been dominant this year. Cincinnati is the betting odds favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 9.5, and we're taking the under in this one today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 1 Padre, 1 Red. Give me Fernando Tatis Jr. of the San Diego Padres and Elly De La Cruz of the Cincinnati Reds, both to have 2 total bases. On to the pitching props now. We're playing Vasquez of the Padres to go under his line, under 3.5 Ks. Abbott, we're taking his over in this one, over 4.5 strikeouts. And after that, guys, we got the Giants in Chicago taking on the White Sox. Robbie Ray, the left-handed pitcher, is on the mound for the Giants in this game. He's 8-2 this season with a 2.83 ERA. Hauser, the right-handed pitcher, gets the start for the White Sox. He's 2-2 this season with a 2.27 ERA. Like I said, the Giants won this game yesterday, a score of 3-1. Their offense is still cold. Batting in the last week and a half, 223. The thing that's been surprising me in this matchup is the Chicago White Sox. When looking at their numbers, the last 2 weeks, their bullpen has a combined ERA of 2.50. I'm expecting the under in this game, but I'm still playing San Francisco in this matchup on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and we're playing the under in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're playing 2 San Francisco Giants. Give me Jung-Ho Lee as well as Rafael Devers, both to have 2 total. For the pitching props, we only have 1 starting pitcher's line. That's Robbie Ray of the Giants, and we're playing him to go over 6.5 Ks today. Up next, guys, this will be our second play of the day, the second game of the day I'm going to recommend to you more than any. We have the Los Angeles Dodgers in Kansas City taking on the Royals. Shohei will get the start for the Dodgers. He's 0-0 this season with a 4.50 ERA. Lugo gets the start for the Royals. He's 4-5 this season with a 2.93 ERA. Shohei is expected to go 3 innings, meaning go through the entire lineup 1 time before Ben Kasparus is set to take over in this game. This season, he has an ERA of 3.25. Looking at Lugo, he has been good this season. ERA of 2.93. In this matchup, the Dodgers are the betting odds favorites again, and we're playing them on the run line. The game total is set at 9.5, and we're taking the over in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 2 Dodgers, 2 Royals. We're playing Freddie Freeman and Mookie Betts of the Dodgers. We're playing Bobby Witt Jr. and Pasquinto of the Kansas City Royals. All 4 batsmen, 2 total bases. For the pitching props, we only have 1 starting pitcher's line. That's Lugo of the Royals, and we're playing him to go under in this one. Under 4.5 strikeouts. Up next, guys, we got the Chicago Cubs in Houston taking on the Astros. Houston won the first game yesterday, a score of 7-4. In this matchup today, Ray gets the start for the Cubs. He's 4-3 this season with a 4.42 ERA. McCullers on the mount for the Astros. He's 1-2 this season with a 4.49 ERA. McCullers, the right-handed pitcher, I should say, has been very streaky in his last few starts. This Cubs team versus right-handed pitching is still batting .260, which is top 5 in the league. Have hit 90 home runs off of right-handed pitchers this season. Another stat that puts them top 10 in the league. In this game, the books do have Houston as the betting odds favorites, and we're playing the road dogs. Give me the Cubbies on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and we're playing the over in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 1 Cub, 1 Astro. We're playing Crow Armstrong of the Chicago Cubs and Jose Altuve of the Houston Astros, both to have 2 total bases. On to the pitching props, I like both of the starting pitchers to go over their line. Ray over 3.5 Ks. McCullers over 4.5 strikeouts today. Moving along, guys, we got the Philadelphia Phillies in Atlanta taking on the Braves. The Phillies obliterated Atlanta yesterday, winning a score 11-0. In this matchup today, the left-handed pitcher Luzardo is on the mount for the Phillies. He's 7-3 this season with a 4.08 ERA. Schwellenbach on the mount for the Braves. He's 6-4 this season with a 3.21 ERA. Both of these guys' last starts is coming off of wins versus the Mets. In this game today, Atlanta at home are still the betting odds favorites, and we're playing the road dogs again. Give me the Philadelphia Phillies on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and we're taking the under in this one today. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're playing 1 Philly, 1 Brave. Give me Kyle Schwarber of the Phillies, as well as Ronald Acuna Jr. of the Braves, both to have 2 total bases. On to the pitching props now. I like Luzardo of the Phillies to go over his line, over 5.5 strikeouts. Schwellenbach, I'm taking his under in this one today. Under 4.5 Ks. Alright, guys, final game of the day. We got the Washington Nationals in Los Angeles taking on the Angels. This game yesterday was a slugfest, over 20 total runs scored. In this game today, Soroka will get the start for the Nationals. He's 3-5 this season with a 5.06 ERA. Hendricks on the mount for the Angels. He's 5-6 with a 4.83 ERA. Just like yesterday's game, which had very good weather with wind blowing to the outfield, we're expecting the exact same weather today. 2 pitchers that get lit up allow tons of runs. In this matchup, Los Angeles are the betting odds favorites, and we're playing them on the money line. The game total is set at 9.5, and we're playing the over in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're playing Nathaniel Lowe of the Nationals, and then we're playing 3 Angels. We're playing Ohapi, Mike Trout, and Neto, all to have 2 total bases. There will be no pitching props in this game. Alright, guys, before we get up out of here, our 4 parlay plays of the day. We start off with our first one. It's a game parlay. The earlier half games in the day. A 6-leg parlay where we start off with the New York Yankees on the money line. The Detroit Tigers on the money line. The New York Mets on the money line, as well as the Mets Pirates game total to go under 9. And then we wrap it up with the Seattle Mariners on the money line and the Milwaukee Brewers on the money line. All 6 legs, $5 bet, pays $135. On after that, we have another 6-leg parlay, 6-leg game parlay, the later half games in the day, where we start off with the Arizona Diamondbacks on the money line, as well as the Miami Marlins Arizona Diamondbacks game total to go over 8.5 total runs. Then we play the San Francisco Giants on the money line, the Los Angeles Dodgers on the money line, and we wrap it up with the Chicago Cubs on the money line and the Los Angeles Angels on the money line. All 6 legs, $5 bet, pays $115. On after that, guys, we have our 2 home run parlays. We start off with our first one. It's a 4-leg home run parlay. We start off with Aaron Judge of the New York Yankees, Cal Raleigh of the Seattle Mariners, Brandon Lowe of the Tampa Bay Rays, and we wrap it up with Mookie Betts of the Los Angeles Dodgers. All 4 gentlemen, dollar bet pays $135. On after that, guys, we have a 3-leg home run parlay where we start off with Fernando Tatis Jr. of the San Diego Padres, Mike Trout of the Los Angeles Angels, and we wrap it up with Crow Armstrong of the Chicago Cubs. All 3 gentlemen, dollar bet pays $150. Once again, man, I just want to send a thank you out to everyone. You guys know I appreciate you all. I respect you all. I hope we all can make some money today. If you're home today, I hope you enjoy your day off. If you're on your way to work, I send my safeties and salutes to you. And I'm going to catch you guys on the next one.